Good morning and welcome to the Susie Homemaker Network. I mean, the Lost Begotten channel. Alright, today I was outside weed eating and I got fucking covered in ants before I realized it. Oh, I'm gonna be spending the rest of the day not weed eating. Yeah. Fucking ant bites all over my goddamn legs. Oh, look at that. Ah. Fucking all up on my legs. I wound up realizing they were all over my clothes when one bit me on the chest right here. So, yeah, doing laundry. Washing the blankets I sat down on. That were on the couch. But, other than that, all exciting stuff. Today, I need to document some more events with the Anemones. And say good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. What setting are y'all supposed to be on? There we go. Lighter setting. Way too yellow for me. Once you put it past like level 1 with the white light, it gets too yellow. Anyways. So, good morning Toski and Ganju. Good morning Mai and Gaius. Freaking cute they are. Jeez. Good morning Bubbles and Zoom. How are your anemones doing? That one right there was almost shriveled this morning. This one was shriveled and part of the base was hanging. This one was shriveled. That one was okay. I'm going to take the opportunity while I got the light right here, and if my wife will stop text messaging me. And see if I can't see them a little better. So the mouth is open, but the tentacles are kind of extended. Definitely looks like it's in a shrinking phase still. Just crawled back behind the rock yesterday. See if mucus is still there. And it went this way, sat on that button for a while. Its tentacles met with those, and it twitched up and went through that hole. Like, I'm assuming there is a hole there. Shit. Through that hole. Anyways, now there it is. So I moved this rock over so this guy could move over to make more room for him. I might even just pull this rock out of there, but it's kind of blocking the current nicely for them. They don't like that much current apparently. Very low flow at the store tank. Very low flow. So, that's the best I could do for this one. Much more relaxed than the first one was. Hasn't expanded like the first one, but hasn't faded either. Hasn't turned brown. Got him sitting relatively in the shade, as you can see. So it is 58 seconds, 1 hour and 20 minutes right now. It is Wednesday the 28th, 11 a.m. And this one is pretty much just starting to open back up. That wouldn't take long. So basically my wife has accidentally, unknowingly, been turning off this light in the morning. It's on a timer. It's supposed to turn off when the white lights come on. So they're, I have the babies in there kind of on an opposite schedule, but I've been trying to grow codium and chaeta in there, and now I just put a new ball of chaeta. Get a look at this so you can see what I got going on in here. Big ball of chaeta. Goodness gracious, great balls of chaeta. Big balls of chaeta. Yeah. Chaeta bobeta, banana fana, fofeta. And that was a whole lot of talking without saying shit. So Lee's Countercurrent Protein Skimmer, I emptied it yesterday and it hasn't skimmed anything since. But I have put some RG Complete in there recently, so you're not going to skim much when that happens. So that being turned off this morning, that light kind of helps balance out the temperature over here. It's a very warm running light. And usually by the mornings, this house is very cold, which is, helps me sleep. But the main thing, other than the fact that I did like a 7 or 8 gallon water change, which is like the biggest water change I've done on this system, like this got low, very, very low. I saw this guy reaching out towards this light last night. Okay, back this. Let's see. I have a 6500 Kelvin bulb, Philips 6500 Kelvin bulbs in there. Let's see, I got the package right here, and they come in this guy right here. 6500 Kelvin at Home Depot. I've been buying these for years for things like that. A little reptile hood, put through those in there, boom, you can keep basic saltwater shit. This is a lot less yellow than your normal household bulb, but as you can see, it's a lot, it's not quite as blue as it's probably at 20,000 or 18,000 K right now. Because I got 3 actinics and 1 white running. They're T5HO 31 watt 30 inch bulbs. Core Life, because they make the right size. So anyway, losing my train of thought. So last night, the big issue, this light here was attracting his attention. I want him to be able to photosynthesize, but I know that current coming out of there is probably irritating. That's why he moved. He just had enough of the fucking current. Just got the fuck away from it. I've got it kind of reduced right there, but I just wanted him to be able to open up. So I unplugged the fan. I unplugged the fucking power head. And because I was in water change mode, this was not on very high. While I'm in water change mode, I keep this one just the majority of the flow. In fact, I had this one wide open, so the water's kind of flowing and mixing everywhere but there. It mixes last there. It mixes the slowest there. It acclimates them the gentlest, the most gently. Yeah. Grammar. Motherfucker. Do you speak it? Yeah. Sometimes. Tuesdays mostly. So it's a Thursday and we're fucked. So yeah. I finally kind of gotten this in the right place, but like the weakest possible place for these guys. Like mostly gentle with the occasional flutter, which that's pretty good for anemones as far as I know. But my experience before getting back into the hobby recently, when everybody had bubble tips, was back in the 90s when pretty much all you could buy was a Seabay, a Conde, and a Ritterai. And of course, a little brown carpet anemone. Oh, the fucking brown carpet anemones. These things are weird. They stick to you like Velcro, man. It's hard not to kill them because they're so fun to play with. Anyway, that and they don't like 10 gallons. And in 1992, I tried to have one of the little brown saddle anemones, a 10-gallon. I just remembered that. Oh, that was an embarrassing little tank. I had like a clownfish, a damsel, a Picasso trigger. I mean, doing well for quite some time. Feather dusters. Clown trigger. I mean, the Picasso didn't mess with the feather dusters. I forgot, I don't think I had any actual coral. I think it was just feather dusters. And Callirpa. Lots of Callirpa. I love my Callirpa. So this hasn't been growing out. The guy sent me more of it. And he sent me some Stomatella varius. And I managed to get, I think it was 4 of them. 4 out of 8 survived. Because the Callirpa I bought from him was half dead. Because the bag was leaking. And the post office held it overnight again. So I had to wait an extra day. And for some reason, my mushroom has disappeared. Where the fuck is my mushroom? You were just starting to do better. What has happened? Oh, Christ. Just when you think everything's going well. Is it even down there? Well, that could suck. Hopefully one of the anemones will have a nice snack. But I'm guessing the Stomatella, or possibly the anemone didn't knock it loose. I think maybe a Stomatella tried to get underneath it. And just got it up into the current too much and it blew away. Because it was just sitting on like codium, little tiny pieces of codium. Which was kind of stupid on my part, but oh well. I wrote that one off a long time ago. And sometime today, I will have LED lights, and I will no longer be over here experiencing the heat wave from this freaking tank. These things get hot, man. I mean, they get pretty hot. And once you lift that hood up, you can feel how much heat the tank has to deal with. So I ramp it up to be able to vent air. My reflector doesn't go all the way. It's like doing what you can, kind of. But I've had these ballast for over 10 years, and see, honey, all I need to do is buy bulbs. You know how that. Dingo, what? Oh, ants. Ant just bit Dingo. It scared the shit out of him. Yeah, it hurts a little worse than a flea, doesn't it? What the fuck is that? Okay, so some random crap just decided to come out. We know how to deal with random crap. Okay. Sorry I didn't get to catch that, but I didn't get to catch it with the camera while I was catching it with the string. 1,000,001 uses for one of these fuckers. If you don't have one, buy one. See a little pop at the end that's letting air into it so I can squirt the rest out. And then just do a little final rinse. Check out this bottle. This is not RG complete. Do not be deceived. This is, in fact, squirting everywhere. I was giving it carbon dioxide. Perfectly normal. Okay, so this is phytoplankton. And no, this is not how I grow phytoplankton. Although, you have a model of phytoplankton, and you just do what I just did. Just keep aerating it, shaking it every hour. You can keep it in front of your light and just keep adding tank water to it. Just, wait until it gets the same amount of green before pouring it out and adding tank water again. Tank water diluted like maybe a quarter with fresh RO water. RODI water. Anyways, there's my phytoplankton. I don't annoy my wife at all. Not me. No. And here's my lack of LED lighting. My blue night light. Copart cup. So this is the light that I give my anemones and shit at night. It works. They like it. It seems to me at least to be less disruptive than having this thing just blaring at the tank. I even sometimes turn this one upside down up here. Put the cup on it. Makes me nervous bending that thing around too much. But anyway. Oh, it keeps psyching me out. Okay, I keep seeing this mucus right there and thinking that's a dead anemone. I'm like, oh my, okay, yeah. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway. I'm expecting that quote-unquote Sherman Rose bubble to come out of there looking like that. In fact, if I had to make a wild wager based on the interesting little pattern of discoloration on these tentacles here, see that? Got like a white stripe on them. Notice where their pink kind of ends? That's where the white stripe is. I'd bet $1 or $2, maybe 3, maybe 5. That these two right here, maybe even this one right here, all used to look like that. Messed up, but I don't know what kind of lighting it takes to keep a Sherman, but there's something going on here somewhere between dyeing and chemistry. Somewhere between reactive chemicals with lighting, phosphorus from other animals maybe, okay, that will only stay active in the anemone for a certain amount of time. Maybe even they got one going and it splits and it reproduces this phosphor because it came from another organism, okay? But something about this is artificial, okay? And simply having this in just normal old lighting instead of the 40% radium with like the 20,000 Kelvin blue shimmering, barely even lit kind of thing. It's just in regular, still pretty blue light. But, there's 6,500 Kelvin. That's mostly 6,500 Kelvin. And there's that. So, it's still pretty freaking blue light. Definitely reef light. Okay. And I've had an entire tentacle turn green. Most of the base is starting to swirl brown, like it's like different parts of it turn brown as the purple fades. And really hypersensitive to current, man. I mean, there just wasn't that much current right there. It was almost a Ritterized level of current, almost. You know, but like kind of the same style where like it'll stay still for a minute and then you go like, and then go like that for a minute, and then go, and then a few seconds later, another one of these again. You know, I've been doing this way too much on videos lately. Hope it doesn't tickle.